What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be doing my February favorites of the month. I only have a few this month. I didn't have anything that was super crazy or I don't know, mainly drugstore. I was in a huge drugstore kind of mood this month, so I feel like the only products I really picked up were ones that I was reaching for were drugstore, except for a couple foundations, but I've already talked about those in the past. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into this video. I'm not going to do this in any kind of particular order, really. I'm just going to kind of start with a few things that are face related. The first one being something that kind of took me by surprise. This one is the Milani Retouch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer, and I have mine in the shade 02 Light. It has one of these little heads that I know the, Maybelline Age Rewind, I think, concealer has, that little kind of ball on top, which I'm not crazy about. I've never been crazy about it in the past, but to be honest, I've really been enjoying this concealer. This can get a little cakey. That is my only thing that I will warn against, is that it will get a little cakey if you build it up too much, but for the most part, it is really full coverage and it has great staying power. I really have been enjoying this foundation. It was a little on the pricey side. I want to say it was $9.99, which for a drugstore foundation, I mean, whatever. It's a little on the higher end, but it's Milani. I love Milani. And I really haven't been minding the tip of this. I thought it was going to be something that I was really going to hate for some reason, but actually I feel like it kind of has distributed the product, especially under the eyes, really well. So this is something I've really been enjoying so far. It's somewhat of a new product for me, but I've really been loving this. Next are two products that kind of go hand in hand for me, and they kind of took me by surprise, to be honest. I've been a huge fan of Jordana. Obviously, I've spoken about the Best Lash Extreme a number of times, but I've never bought a ton of other products from them just because the few that I have bought I haven't been crazy about. But when I was at the drugstore the other day, and when I was at Walgreens specifically, they had both of these on a little display case. One is the Jordana Glow and Go Creamy Strobing Stick, and the other is the Sculpt and Go Creamy Contour Stick. I have been loving both of these equally. I feel like I really don't have one that I prefer over the other. I have the contour stick in 02 Medium. They had two shades in this one. This one was a little bit more on the warm side, where the other one was a little bit more ashy. I think the cooler one was a little bit more ashy. I mean, the lighter shade was a little bit more ashy, and the darker shade was a little bit more kind of warm. But I really liked the shade. I hope that you can see. I will actually do a little swatch for you in the back of my hand. How great this color is. I just feel like it's a really perfect sculpting shade. I feel like it is not too warm, it is not too cool. I feel like that's that perfect in between. It blends out like a dream, super nice. And I've been loving both of these. This one is going to be the strobing stick. I have this in 02 Radiant Glow, so both of these are in 02. I'll do another swatch right next to this one. This one is such a beautiful champagne gold color highlight, and it is obviously a cream stick highlight. But I have been loving this. Once again, I feel like it blends out super beautifully on the skin. It's really easy to work with. It's really affordable. I just have been loving this. I feel like, especially when I've been having some fake tan on, I just feel like this has looked so beautiful. It's that perfect kind of champagne, but not too gold color. I just love it. I think both of these are great. These were only $4.99 at the drugstore, so $10 for both of them. And I mean, for a drugstore kind of thing, I love Jordana cruelty free. Love both of these. I've been obsessed with both of these products. The next one is going to be no surprise, I feel like, to anybody. I hadn't bought this because I was going to try to go to I actually drove all over to Walgreens and my local CVS's trying to find this product, and it was nowhere to be found. I could not find it anywhere. And I finally walked into my local Kroger, which is if you guys don't live in the area, it's literally just a grocery store. And I was walking down the aisle and they had one of these left, and it's the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray Prime Correct and Set 16-Hour Wear. If you can see how much I've gone through, I've only had this for about a week. I've been going crazy on this. Obviously, it is all over the internet at the moment. It is a dupe for Max Fix Plus. I just feel like it's such a great, I use this for pigments, for shadows, for setting my foundation. I feel like when I use this, my foundation really does just stay on my face like glue. It makes it last just all day long. Such a fan of this. Obviously, I'm talking about a couple Milani products because I love Milani. I just love them. They think they're such a great brand, and I've been loving this so much in the past couple weeks. Next, I'm going to be talking about the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder Compact, and I have mine in the shade Warm Light. This is such a beautiful powder. I am not one who is super obsessed with powders normally, but I just feel like this is such a great one. It doesn't add too much to the face. If you're looking for a translucent powder that at the same time just sets your face, makes it stay, keeps you oil free, but also doesn't dry you out and make you look cakey. This is such a great one. It's Wet n Wild. This was $4.99 at my local drugstore. The color selection, I can't remember because I think that they were almost completely out, and this was one of the last shades that was left on the actual shelf, so I don't know what the color selection is like, but I'm sure that they probably have it in the translucent shade. So if you don't see it in your particular color, I'm sure you could just use the translucent. I just feel like this is such a great, I mean, it's such a great powder, and it's so cheap, and I know that this is supposed to be tested for like photo focus so that it actually like lasts in flash, like it doesn't get that flashback and it doesn't get that kind of like weird, you know, ghosty appearance. So I have been loving this guy a ton. I've been using it, once again, if you can see, you know, I've been using this basically every day for a while, so love this. My second to last is going to be another Wet n Wild product. It's the Wet n Wild On Edge Longwear Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade, it's just white, I don't see, oh, it's To My Yang is what this is called. I have tried a couple of white eyeliners before. I've never found one that I have been super in love with. This one I have fallen in love with. I'm gonna go back and pick up some of the other colors. I haven't seen this a lot of places. I think that's the reason why I never really picked this up before. They have a couple of eyeliners like this, but they aren't the same quality. Like it's not like the like twist up. Maybe this. Just yeah, they're. Oh my god, this was not twisting for a second. I was like, am I lying? Am I thinking this is different? This is a twist up. It was just stuck for a second. They're not the same quality. They're not this twist up. Like they're those really cheap kind of like the ones that you have to sharpen kind of pencils, and I really don't like those. So I haven't really seen these before, but as soon as I picked this up, I love this pencil. It stays on my waterline. It has that super white appearance, which sometimes I feel like these don't come off as white, especially with white pencils. I think they're just, you know, black is easier to have a color payoff, and some of the other ones are easier, but like with white pencils, I feel like they can come off kind of just like neutral color, or it just doesn't have that really bright effect. This one does. This was only $2.99 at my drugstore. I just feel like it's just such a great pencil, and it's so cheap, and I'm definitely gonna go back. This was only at like one random CVS that was it CVS or Walgreens? I can't remember. I can't remember which I was in, but it was only at one of my random ones. Like it's not my local ones. Like I was out a little bit further than I normally was in like a different area, and I stopped in and I found this. So I'm definitely gonna go back, and I'm excited to pick up the black and definitely a couple different colored ones to be testing these out. But I love this eyeliner. I've been using it a ton this month to kind of brighten up my eyes, so I highly recommend this. And the last product is no surprise. I've only been using this for about a week and a half, but I've been using it every single day. It is my Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara in the shade black. I am in love with this mascara. This honestly has replaced my like L'Oreal Telescopic. Like I think that if I had to choose between the two of them, I would choose this one, and that is crazy to be saying because literally I used my Telescopic for years, like at least 3 years, and I was obsessed with it. I feel like this does even a better job. It is the mascara I've been using on my eyes today. I finally have had a break from wearing my falsies. I think I was telling you guys I went through this time where like I was so frustrated with the way that my eyelashes were looking with like a cruelty-free, like the different cruelty-free mascaras that I had, that I was just like, screw it, I'm just gonna use falsies all the time, and I hate doing that, especially on days where I don't have to. So this has totally changed the game with me. I haven't worn any of my false lashes in actually no, since I bought this. I literally have not put on false eyelashes since I bought this mascara, because it does such a great job at volumizing and lengthening my own my lashes. If you could see this, I just love this mascara. There's nothing even to really say about it. It's one of those where I feel like it gets clumpy, but in all the right ways. Like it clumps, but just in the ways that you would want it to clump. And I feel like you can build it up over and over and over and over again, and it just keeps kind of like clumping in those good ways, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely my new go-to mascara. I've been using it literally every single day since I've purchased it, and I still have not found a fault. It's still nice and wet. It has the same consistency that it had when I bought it. So I am so in love with this. I'm so highly impressed with it. This Essence mascara, and it was how much was it? $3.99? I'm almost positive it was $3.99. So once again, so cheap. It was so cheap. So no reason to not go out and buy this one. So anyway, those are all of my favorites for the month of February. Like I said, it was a huge drugstore month for me. Literally all of these are drugstore actually, and none of them were really over, actually I don't think any of them were over the price of $10. I think everything was under $10. It was just a huge drugstore month for me. I really didn't end up going to like Sephora or anything this month. I just decided a lot of things that I like picking up were in the drugstore, and I've been really happy with a lot of them. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that maybe you got some new products that you want to go try or will want to pick up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.